Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Attack.
Off play action. Here's Goff. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Goff now looks to throw. And he's got it. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just saying, it's easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet, make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding. No.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes after saying, hey, let's get 30, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out that heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Here we go.
A run out of the gun with Genty. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now Gino. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
He's got right on the short throw. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. 2 yards to go, second down. 180. From the gun, here's Goff. And he fires one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Finds Gibbs on a check down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them.
I learned to swim from all your blood bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. I feel it in my bones. Won't break me.
Just about set for football here at Ford Field in Detroit. Today, a couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC North. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out at the 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
A second down throw for Love. DJ Reader getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. On 4th down, the Packers turned over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman.
4th down.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Packers' 3-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's got it at the 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll run with Montgomery. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the full.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Packers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time, and they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of 5.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a
Nothing
gain of
more.
a yard. And the Packers first down. A gain of a yard.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Brings up second.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing is the score. And we are back to the Motor City. In a moment. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Love. Moving left, he runs with it. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Packers. First down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and
To throw
7.
is Love. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it. DJ Reader in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. 33. Yep.
Here's Love. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Down the field, he's got St. Brown. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. 3rd down, they need 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal on the 9-yard line.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
They'll go play action with Goff. That is caught by the tight end. Rock right. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And he short, and this remains a 6-0 game.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. A good play action with Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Alex Angeloni in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, Love. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Aiden Hutchinson getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. It was a short one caught by Kraft. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate the ultimate punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Raymond going to return it. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
By 20.
Now Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing, Goff. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 30.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Jameer
He was
Gibbs.
looking for Jameer Gibbs out of the backfield.
Leads to 2nd
And
and 10.
it'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
That's caught by Gibbs. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Pretty interesting 1st half we'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On play action, Goff. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. He'll get this out to his running back. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Goff. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. The Packers offense ready for their first possession of the